Okay, so battery warnings. Okay, so I've had a few hours with this camera, been able to test some things out, test out some of the stuff I heard online about the overheating. That was one of the things that I was really kind of cautious about when I bought the camera, because I had heard so much about it, but I still kind of wanted to test it out and see if it will work for what I do. Unfortunately, after having it for a few hours, it did overheat on me quite a bit. I played around with it at home, and I didn't get any overheat warnings at first, but then I was like, okay, I need to take this out and actually like test some things out. And I shot some 8K. They say you're supposed to get about 15 minutes of use with it, but turns out I only got about 7 minutes of use with the 8K. The 4K 120 frames per second, that because that overheated in 8K, it took about 4 hours for it to cool down, even though there have been several videos that show that it doesn't actually overheat, but you have to give it that cool down period before you can use it again. They really kind of butchered this camera with the software limitations on it. They've had several people that have kind of proven that it doesn't actually overheat, but Canon may have limited it with their firmware, so they don't cripple their cinema camera line. I kind of believe that to be the case with this. The camera, from all the sample videos that I've seen, people are resetting the camera in several different ways and able to continue recording 8K repeatedly. I personally don't want to have to do these things while I'm using it on set, while I'm filming a music video or a wedding or even just content for you guys. So as much as I love the quality that comes out of this thing, you know, the 8K looks amazing. Probably the best 8K that I've seen out of any camera that I've ever owned. Even when you downscale it to 4K or even shooting the 4K HQ modes and the 4K 120, all of it looks absolutely amazing. But because of the software limitations that they put in this thing, it just doesn't fit in with my workflow. So unfortunately, I think I'm going to have to send it back. I may repurchase it if Canon releases a firmware update that will allow me to actually use it in a real world scenario. I am really happy though. From what I've noticed, I feel like Canon has a breakthrough with what they've done with their camera. I do personally think that it's a software limitation that they put in here, because I've seen multiple videos of it getting the overheat sign and people resetting it and continuing to use it, which tells me that, you know, the camera isn't reading actual temperature, it's just a software limitation. But I'm hoping that Canon does something and fixes the issues so people can actually use the camera. But as of right now, I think I'm going to send it back. I might possibly wait for the A7S III to come out. Maybe I'll make a pre-order, and I don't know, maybe that one will work for me a lot better, since I already shoot on Sony already. It'll be something I'm familiar with. My lenses will work with it. But those are my thoughts, and unfortunately it just doesn't work for me. But if you want to see some more videos on other camera gear, maybe how I shoot my YouTube videos, maybe some of the stuff that I've done in the past with the cinematic scenes that I've done, if you guys want to know anything about that, please leave comments, and I'd love to make more videos showing you guys how I do stuff behind the scenes, along with still bringing you guys magic videos for you guys to learn new stuff and share stuff with you. But that's it for now, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.